When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Ready, ready.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Here we go. Start.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Bails out of the pocket quick. On target to Moore. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And they're going to have a first down now.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Jumps in up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this gives them more blockers up front, but it also pulls the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9, all the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Ready.
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Going for it on 4th. Richardson. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
Here's the first look for the rookie out of USC. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Julian Love bringing that one to an end.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
White.
Love on 3rd and short. Jump off Popeye's back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a loss of a yard.
Red cycle.
Brings up 2nd and
Black
11.
shot.
At the 47.
Now Love on the play fake. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Here we go. Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down. It's Love. He gets it to Rice. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Drive play straight ahead. He's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
6, level, down. Red, third, cut.
Love from the gun. He has room past the 25. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's going to bring up first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here we go. Set.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown. The Black Knights have a great first drive and get the game's first points. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start. Right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? It sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. First and 10.
Let's go.
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. Off to the races. Middle of the field. Hits the 20. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Steamers reach pay dirt for the first time this game.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
His guys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Let's go. Set.
Love with it on first down. Short pass brought in. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from this one right after this. Second quarter about to get underway, and this home crowd excited as their guys have possession. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. They'll be set up, 2nd and 7. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Ready. Black, 95. Go red. Zoom black. Set, go.
Back-to-back carries here. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Pick up the 3. Brings up second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Set, hut. Ready.
From the pistol, here's Love. Finds a seam down the middle. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Black Knights take a second quarter lead. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nope.
That one right down the middle. And the Black Knights break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And he dodges the tackle. Offense to the line. Here we go.
Get up. Cowboy 80.
They give to Johnson to start this drive. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that gives him a first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Play action with Richardson. He rolls to his right. Now he takes it into enemy territory and a yard at most from the first. That brings up third down.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, getting down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
Come on, Kate. Put me in. One play, one time. I may have retired back in 04, but I could pick up a couple inches on that sneak. Astounding that call did not turn into a first down. Come on, boys.
Offense isn't moving here. They are going for this on 4th and 1.
Come on. Set. 70 Simba Wolf.
Trying to throw for it with Richardson. And they don't get the catch they need there. That man was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Yellow, 22. 43 right.
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Setting him on the dive. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Come on, come on, 10.
It's now 3rd and 4.
Ready.
Love now off the play action. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. 5, 6, yellow, 43. Set, go.
Right up the gut. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
And in he goes for the touchdown. The Black Knights take a 13-point lead. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just a machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. All set to go now from the 35. On 1st down, it's Richardson. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
It's going to be 2nd and 3 when we return from our 2-minute warning. More football from Melbourne coming up. Second and 3 now.
They
fake the handoff. Now Richardson. Right back to Goddard, and he's got it. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That play good for 17 and a first down.
That's good for a Brooklyn first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, Johnson. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Christian Barmore with the play.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
On the shotgun, it's Richardson. Buys time, rolling right. Running right side by Moore. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but it is so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Let's go now.
Play action, it's Richardson. Completed left side to Samuel. And he nearly gets him another first down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Play fake, it's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
From the red zone on first. This one's caught. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. Second and 3 now. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. On the move, headed right. And the catch is made for the touchdown. The Steamers make it a 1-score game before halftime. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steamers cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, this is Etienne. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining.
Let's go now.
Love out of the shotgun. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
26-yard line.
White, black, 95, grill green. Set.
Love now on 1st and 10. It is caught left side. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. New set of downs from the 37.
Let's go. Blue striker.
First down throw. Here's Love. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Fury, yellow. It's ready.
Throwing again. Love. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Byron Murphy picks it. And the Steelers make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Here's the final play of our first half.
The Eagles, check the Eagles. Ready. Bronco 80. Ready.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Right, ready to send this one away. His return starts at the 5. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Set, ready. Watch out now. 50 Fury. Hut, hut.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. A small gain up to about the 32. Brought down by Fred Warner. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Ready, set.
A give now from the gun. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That goes for 32 yards. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during a game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio. This guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Come on, set. Black shot. Ready, ready.
Running for the marker on second. Running in the red zone. And they take this in for the score. The Black Knights grow the lead coming out of halftime.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Black Knights double their lead to 14. Here's Groupion now to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, first and 10. Now an inside give to Johnson. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Jack Gibbons in on the tackle.
I don't think think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on second.
19-18. Ready.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Completed right side to Addison. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. They'll take second down behind the sticks now after that holding call. Richardson back to throw. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. He does it. Touchdown. The Steamers start the second half with some needed points. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. McLaughlin to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Steamers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Steelers 21.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Guys take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Down. Ready.
Plowing up the middle. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. First and 10 from the 43.
Let's go. 10 cycle. 52 blue. 22 needle. Ready.
From the pistol, here's Love. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Working quickly here.
6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
You.
At their
Yellow.
49-yard
Needle
line.
blue. Red. Cycle. Set.
They'll run now on second down. He's got room to roll. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
New set of downs from 37.
Here we go. Set. Hut.
There's a dive up the middle. That run good for a handful as it brings up second
Go.
down.
Go. Set.
Goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of 5
Striker.
brings up
3.
second
3.
and 5.
Now Love on the play fake. This is cut downfield by Rice. He is into the end zone for the touchdown. The Black Knights take a 13-point lead.
That is just tremendous play calling. You know, there's some coordinators out there, Kate, that are just Rolodex. Right? They flip through their call sheet, they just call whatever's on it. Then there's other coordinators that can stack their plays together. And when you run it, you run that same action with the play action right off of it, and you can make that defense pay. It's a thing of beauty.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets crushed by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. First and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Let's go.
Now the give to Johnson. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Cut. Ready.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Play action with Richardson. He's got a man left. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line.
On the 6.
So first down from the 41.
First down. A gain
Get
of
it.
13 yards.
Lightning.
And
18.
Brooklyn
Ready.
first down.
Now give to Johnson, coming right. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Throwing now, Richardson. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Shotgun handoff to Johnson. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
All right, here we go. Second down. To throw, Richardson. Finds the in route, complete. And this one's worked out of the 33 before being stopped. A gain of 15 there. And that is good for a first down. This is the end of the third quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a two-score game to begin the fourth. First down now, ball at the 33.
Come on.
On the shotgun, it's Richardson. Chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely. Throwing it away.
He's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's third down now.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. Now Richardson to throw. It's on target to Moore. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that gives him the first.
First down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Steelers.
Working inside the red zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Now thrown in the direction of DJ Moore. And now it's second down. Back to the air. It's Richardson. Brought in right side. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Find Johnson out of the backfield. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
This one's caught. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Richardson to throw again. Forced out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
They'll throw again. Richardson flushed out of the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. All right, so defensively you've seen 2 throws now, and you turn both of them away. It seems fairly likely you have another one coming up here on 3rd and goal.
It does, and I think defensively, now you've really got to protect against the QB extending the play. Right after a couple incompletions, Kate, you know as a quarterback, if it's not there right away, I better be creative to try to find 6.
In the goal line. He has the touchdown. The Steamers now within 1 score in the 4th. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Here comes a 2-point try partner. Richardson bringing his offense to the line. Buys time, rolling right. And he'll get into the end zone to make this a 1-score game in the 4th quarter. Well, you could feel the greater sense of urgency from him there, Brock. Trailing on the scoreboard, and he took the initiative to convert that 2-point try.
Yeah, you always need your quarterback to be able to manufacture points, but especially when you're down. He's got the license to improvise anytime. And what a confidence builder to everyone around him when your QB can make something out of nothing.
At their own 27-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hut.
Love from the gun. Finds his back complete. And he's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Ready, ready. Red, 38. Trouble, 38. Hut, hut.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it's 2nd down coming up. Blown back gets the handoff. He gets a nice chunk, looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Ready.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Come on, set. 45. White. Black shot. Hut.
He's back to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moments. He's at the 1. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Melbourne. Black Knights leading by 6.
Got it.
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Setting up, 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. 52 blue. Ready.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he is in. Touchdown. The Black Knights go up by 12 in the 4th. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, It's what, a two-score game? Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Love's going to throw for two. And he's into the end zone for two. That sets him up with a 14-point lead. Well, not the way they drew it up, partner, but when it works, who cares? They didn't defend the check down throw, and it's open for two.
I can still remember one of my first red zone days way back when. Touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. Now, I know it's not a touchdown, but this check down, well, it was a valuable 2 points.
Has this at the 6. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31. On first down, it's Richardson. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Escapes the pocket.